The last letter. Emma and Daniel had been married for 10 years, their love as strong as the day they first met. They lived in a small, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills and a serene lake. Emma was a painter, her canvases filled with vibrant colors that mirrored her joyful spirit. Daniel was a writer, his words weaving tales of love and adventure. Together they were the epitome of a perfect couple, their bond unbreakable. One autumn evening, as the leaves turned golden and the air grew crisp, Daniel returned home from a long trip. He had been away for weeks, researching his next novel. Emma greeted him with a warm embrace, her eyes sparkling with happiness. They spent the evening catching up, sharing stories, and laughing like they used to. But as the days passed, Daniel noticed a change in Emma. She seemed distant, her laughter less frequent, her smiles forced. Concerned, he asked her what was wrong, but she brushed it off, blaming it on fatigue. Daniel, however, couldn't shake the feeling that something was deeply wrong. One night, Daniel woke to find Emma's side of the bed empty. He searched the house, his heart pounding with fear, until he found her in her studio. She was sitting by the window, a blank canvas in front of her, tears streaming down her face. Daniel rushed to her side, holding her tightly. "Emma, please tell me what's wrong," he pleaded. Emma looked at him, her eyes filled with sorrow. "I didn't want to tell you, not yet. I wanted to protect you from the pain." "From what pain? Emma, you're scaring me." She took a deep breath, her voice trembling. "I'm sick, Daniel. The doctors, they say it's terminal. I don't have much time left." Daniel felt as if the ground had been ripped out from under him. He held her tighter, as if he could somehow keep her from slipping away. No, this can't be true. We'll find another doctor, another treatment. There has to be something we can do." Emma shook her head, her tears falling faster. "I've seen the best doctors, Daniel. There's nothing more they can do. I wanted to spend whatever time I have left with you, making memories, not dwelling on the inevitable." Daniel's heart shattered into a million pieces. He couldn't imagine a life without Emma, without her laughter, her love, her presence. They spent the following weeks cherishing every moment together, creating memories that would have to last a lifetime. As the days turned into weeks, Emma's health deteriorated rapidly. She grew weaker, her vibrant spirit dimming with each passing day. Daniel stayed by her side, holding her hand, reading to her, and painting with her when she had the strength. They talked about their dreams, their love, and the life they had built together. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of colors, Emma whispered, "Daniel, promise me something." "Anything," he replied, his voice choked with emotion. "Promise me you'll keep living, keep writing, keep loving. Don't let my death be the end of your story." Daniel nodded, tears streaming down his face. "I promise, Emma, I promise." That night, Emma passed away in Daniel's arms, her final breath a whisper of his name. The days that followed were a blur of grief and despair. Daniel felt lost, his world devoid of color without Emma. He tried to keep his promise, to keep living, but the pain was unbearable. One day, while going through Emma's belongings, Daniel found a letter addressed to him. With trembling hands, he opened it and began to read. "My dearest Daniel, if you're reading this, it means I'm no longer with you. I want you to know how much I love you, how grateful I am for every moment we shared. You were my everything, and I will always be with you, in your heart, in your memories, in the stories you write. Please don't let my death define you. Live, love, and create. Paint the world with the colors of your soul, just as we did together. I will always be your muse, your guiding light. Forever yours." Emma. Daniel held the letter to his chest, his tears soaking the paper. He realized that Emma's love would always be a part of him, guiding him through the darkness. He picked up his pen and began to write, his words a tribute to the love they shared, a love that would never die. And so Daniel kept his promise, living a life filled with love and creativity, honoring Emma's memory with every word he wrote, every story he told. Though she was gone, her spirit lived on in him, a beacon of light in the darkest of times. By Michael